What's happening, Shredder Nation? Happy Tuesday. Whoo! How's everything going? How are you? Checking in. I know we have a lot of people that just finished their shred. They're posting results. We have people starting their shred. We have another huge group team shred that we're launching April 12th. How many of you are going to join us for that? How many people are you going to share the ER shred with? How many more people are you going to help bring to the group? How many more lives can we change? That really is the bigger vision. That's what we're pushing for. That's what we're looking to do. If you don't know me, hi, Jesse James Jamnik. I am a nutrition coach. I'm a person that loves the ER shred. I live it, I breathe it, I eat it, I walk it, I sleep it. It is everything to me. It has absolutely changed the trajectory of my physical fitness, my training, my athletic stuff, the way that I live life. It's helped with certain things for me, and I know for you, it's probably done a whole bunch of stuff. And tonight, I want to share a secret with you, something that I've been meaning to get out, but life, time, so on and so forth. And I want to share a secret that's helped me tremendously in ultra endurance sports, and it's something that's helped in business. It's something that's helped in life. It's something that I was fortunate enough to learn many years ago, and I've been practicing and practicing and practicing and practicing, because just like anything else that you're going to get good at, you need to consistently practice at that skill if you want to ever become a master. Remember, to master something, it takes 10,000 hours of practice. And every master was once a disaster. I learned that from a mentor. His name is Mr. David Wood. A lot of you might have learned from him, but he's phenomenal. And it makes so much sense. Every master was once a disaster. But that's another whole thing. I want to share with you tonight a secret that's really not a secret. It's something that each and every single one of us has inside of us. And if we learn how to tap into it, we can accomplish anything that we set our mind to. Oh, that's cliche. Everybody says you can do anything you can set your mind to. Maybe you should stop brushing it off. Maybe it actually holds value. Maybe if you embraced it, like you embrace this new way of living that's not normal, you find that not normal brings amazing into your life. How many times have we learned that before? So a secret that I learned many years ago and that I still use today that I think can really benefit so many of you, because it relates to athletics, it relates to business, it relates to life, it relates to your health goals, and you can use this because it's so powerful, and it's the power of visualization. Literally visualization. Visualization is the mental technique that where we use our imagination, and it helps turn dreams and goals into freaking reality. It helps turn dreams and goals into reality. Every great philosopher in time, you can look back and they disagreed on everything, literally everything, but they all agreed on this. They agreed on the statement, you are what you think about most. You are what you think about most. So if you want to be a deadbeat, loser, complainer, miserable, no good human, and that's all you think about, you infest yourself with negativity, you surround yourself with negativity, you complain and cry and breathe negativity, you welcome that into your life, that's what you'll be. If you want to be a success, if you want to crush your goals, if you want to accomplish big things that scares other people, if you have big, fat, audacious goals that other people are like, you're whacked out, you're going to attract that. And if you constantly think about that, you can literally trick your brain to believing anything that you want it to believe. You can believe it as negative. You can believe it as positive. You can believe it as lies. You can believe it as truths. I'm telling you, this is not just some witchcraft, hoopla doopla type of shit. I thought it was like that in the beginning too. I was like, oh, come on. It can't be that easy. In fact, some of the greatest things that we have in life are easy. They're free and we take them for granted. Example, our brain, our health, our body. It's free. It's your gift. It's your gift of life. And we take it for granted. But visualization can stop that if you practice visualization. Now, every champion athlete, every major uber successful person that I know practices visualization. They saw themselves in that position many, many years before they got there. I guarantee you, Tom Brady, as a kid, envisioned holding a Super Bowl trophy. Now he has multiple ones. I guarantee you that, successful business people dreamed about what they wanted. They thought about the plan as they were living in their car, living in their apartment, and everybody was laughing at them. They constantly every day woke up and told themselves, I am good enough. I am great enough. I deserve this. I am willing to do what other people are not willing to do so I can have what other people only dream about having. I guarantee you that they did that. I've watched it with my own two eyes. I've practiced it in ultra endurance sports. Those I just ran a 74-mile ultra marathon, I don't know, last weekend or something like that, whenever it was. I finished that race long before I made it to the start line. I knew I was going to finish that race before they even said 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. I also knew that there was going to be extreme misery. I knew what I was going to tell myself. I knew when my feet hurt and I wanted to quit. I knew what to say to trick my brain because I practiced it. You see, you got to see the picture of me finishing the race and the story about the 21 mile and the 46 mile. And although that was miserable, what was more miserable was the 4.5 months leading up to that race, actually 3.5 months, because we decided on a whim that we were just going to go and run this race. We're like, oh, hey, this was before we knew Crystal was pregnant. We knew that we wanted to try to have a baby. And we're like, listen, this is probably going to be our last race together that we can do. So let's go do this. You see, Crystal and I's bond is through, funny enough, pain. It's through endurance sports. It's through, we met in the gym. We've run races. We've done Spartan races. We've done ultra marathons. Typically, she's side by side with me. But all throughout my training, I would remind myself, I chose my mantras. I can do hard things. I am superhuman. I can do anything that I set my mind to. I can do it because I get the choice to do it. People don't have that choice. That's powerful. But every single training run, the 15 milers, the 31 milers, the workouts on the bike, the workouts on the treadmill, I have these things over here to remind me of things that I've done because I can do hard things. So when I got to that race and I was 40 miles in and I was 20 miles in and I was hurting and I was dying and I felt like quitting and I wanted to lay down on the field and I just wanted to give up. Yes, it wasn't pretty. It's not pretty ultra marathon running. You see the glory, but you never see the story. It's miserable. It's extreme pain. It's extreme fatigue. It's extreme calorie deprivation. There's actually nothing healthy about it at all. But you learn mind control. And I've run, I don't know how many races now, I've lost track. And I remember the first ones were so bad, my body couldn't move for 2 weeks after. And I didn't lube my feet and I didn't put stuff on my nipples to not get chafing. And, I didn't know what hydration to take in and all that was brand new. And I didn't learn the mind. But over time, as you do more and more and more, you keep doing that. So studies literally show, this used to be woo-ha shit. Studies actually show that visualization increases athletic performance by improving motivation, coordination, and concentration. How can that help you in your health goals? How can that help you when you're struggling on a cleanse day? If you know you're going to struggle because you've treated your body like crap for so many years, what can you tell yourself now? So 5 days from now, when you go, oh my God, you can instantly say something. You're so worth this. You deserve this. You're better than your excuses. You can do hard things. What are you going to tell yourself? Because on the times that I was miserable, and the times I wanted to quit, I already knew what to do to trick my mind. I already knew. Sometimes I would literally repeat the same thing for 20 minutes. It took me 20 minutes to do 1 mile in one point in that race. It was horrible. It was such a low point. Do you know what it's like slogging along in the middle of nowhere in the woods by yourself, miserable, wanting to quit, hurting, tired, calorie deprived? 20 minutes, I repeated the same thing to myself over and over and over and over and over again until I just got to the next aid station. I knew there was cold drinks. I knew there was a refresher. I knew I'd come across a mountain stream and be able to dip my hat and refresh my face. Like, I knew that if I just trudged through the shit, I knew the high was coming because I've been there before. So I want to share that with you, this power of visualization. This is not just something. It's been studied. Extreme athletes use it. Average everyday people can use it. You can use it. It's so powerful. Visualization allows you to harness the power of selective attention to work in your favor. What the hell does that mean? Life is full of all sorts of stuff. You're going to get hit by hundreds of things every day. And if you specifically set time aside, like mine was during my training runs, I do a lot of Peloton rides, and they're always like 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. I can't tell you how many times I was running up an incline hill. Those are the worst. You think climbing is hard? If you're running up like a stagnant, slow incline, it's the worst thing in the world. And I would literally be like 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Like, you just start to do this stuff. And what it does is that in the words of one philosopher, I thought that was really cool. He said it allows the athlete to just do and not think. So it will allow you to just do and not think. Do you need to just do in business? Do you need to just do in your health? Do you need to just do in the 11-day ER Shred program? What is it that you need to do where you can harness this power and practice this and literally retrain your brain? I always say mindset is everything. Mindset is everything. Mindset is everything. Because if you're in a position to conquer and be ready, it's part of planning. It's part of planning. Fail to plan, plan to fail. It's all part of it. It doesn't have to be this crazy thing. It's just something that you just got to do over and over and over again. Repetition is the mother of all skill. Repetition will make you better. Every time that you cleanse and you fight through another one, if it's tough right now, in 6 cleanses from now, when you're fully fat adapted, it's going to be like nothing. You're going to look back and you're going to go, oh my God. Repetition, mother of all skills. Do you understand? You just can't give up. You got to learn to train the brain, and visualization is the way that you can do that. So the brain's just bombarded all day. And you need to just direct the brain, the subconscious brain. It's going to believe what you allow it to believe. If you study this stuff, it's mind-blowing. It is mind-blowing what you don't even know about your own brain. They did a study at Harvard. We only use, I think it's like 10% of our brain's capacity. Holy shit. Like, holy shit. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? So even if you can just tap into another 1% or 2%, what superpowers can you pull out? Because I believe that every one of us has superpowers inside. Me, I had to royally screw up 30 plus years of life. And I've done good things throughout that, but make a lot of mistakes and a lot of trudge and a lot of crap to get to now. Practice, failure, repeat. Practice, failure, repeat. Practice, failure, repeat. Practice, failure, repeat. But every time you take a new skill, you add a new tool to the toolbox. You don't need every tool in the toolbox for every job, but you have your toolbox built up. So when you need that odd tool, you have it ready. You have it ready, and that's what makes you successful. That's what gets you across the finish line. That's what brings you home. Understand? So whether you're in a shred, you're starting a shred, you're finishing a shred, you're continuing to go through, you're busting through plateaus, whatever it may be, You can jog or you're just trying to walk. I don't care. You can use this power anywhere. Just start to incorporate things. And the last tip, the action step, if you will, I want to challenge you to take a 3x5 postcard, and I want you to write out your why. Why do you want to be healthy? And I don't want this bullshit like I want to lose weight. That is weak. That is weak. 80% of America wants to lose weight right now. The world wants to lose weight right now because we have this crazy thing of obesity and overweight going on. Why? How is it going to change your life? Visualize. Literally close your eyes every day. And I want you to visualize yourself 30 pounds lighter. You can literally feel the pressure come off your body. Your joints are freed. Your blood's flowing better. You're recovering. You're able to walk. You're able to play with your grandkids, your kid. You have energy. Like, visualize it. You want to go somewhere. You want to do something. What are you going to do? Visualize the sounds. Visualize the smell. Like, I'm picturing mountains right now, and a river and a waterfall. The sound of that water is the most pleasing thing in the world to me. It's my favorite thing of being out there. What can you do? How can you harness that power and practice it every single day? Do your postcard. On the back of the postcard, so you write your why, and on the back of it, I want you to pick three mantras that mean something to you, that you can start to train your brain. So every time a negative comes up or a bad situation comes up, or you're going through the shit, you're sludging through the mud, you can tell yourself the mantra, and you tell yourself it enough that you start to believe it. You start to believe it. You are an amazing, epic human being. You are created for absolute greatness. You deserve greatness, but you got to do the work. You got to pay the bills. You got to do your time. You got to pay your taxes. I hope you all have an amazing night. I hope that can bring value to you. If you know somebody that can benefit from this, be a friend, tag them in the comments below, share this out, because if we can get more people to understand the right mindset, you think we have results now? You have no idea the vision 2 years, 3 years from now, the thousands of people around the world that can drastically change their health for the better if they just adapt the whole mindset shift around what it is that we're doing. I appreciate y'all. Keep kicking ass. Have an amazing night.